good to be able to reinvest in the state that has given me so much. The Delta community extends far and wide, and I couldn't be more proud of not only the alumni chapters in the area, but I must mention the collegiate chapter at Savannah State University.
Cheers and applause. That was video from last Thursday's council meeting where Mayor Van Johnson and the city of Savannah officially welcomed the women of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated and Southern Regional Director Amaris L. Johnson to town, presenting her with a proclamation in honor of the sorority's upcoming Georgia State Cluster. Hinesville Alumni President Janice Baker and Makia Davis, President of the Savannah Alumni Chapter, join us now with more. Thank you both so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Well, first of all, what an exciting time for your sorority. Before we get to what's coming up this weekend, let's talk about Delta Sigma Theta and the history behind this organization.
Well,
absolutely. So on yesterday, we celebrated 113 years of our founding. So 113 years of sisterhood, scholarship, service, and social action, which started from 22 collegiate women who desired for change in the community, to be a voice for the voiceless. So our first act of service was dealing with social action.
Yeah, so 113 years nationally, but in the southern states, you're celebrating 100 years, your centennial anniversary.
yes, and the same goes in the southern region. We're celebrating service in the community. We're celebrating our local legacy and our leadership. So we're looking forward to receiving close to 3,000 members of our sorority into the coastal empire, into the city of Savannah and the Hostess City, and welcoming everyone into our area to do the same thing. We're doing service projects, we're celebrating our leadership, and we are welcoming everyone into a city that they probably never even experienced before.
So we're taking a look at some of the pictures. I mean, there will be a lot of women here in town this weekend, but let's talk about why this is important on a local level.
Well, it's very important because we use this opportunity to get together with like-minded women, but we come together to strategize and plan for initiatives that will help us to better impact our community. So we're already doing the work, our chapters, Hinesville and Savannah, along with Delta Nu, Statesboro Alumni, and Zeta. We're already doing the work, but we just look for more innovative ideas and kind of strategize with other members of the sorority to see how we can better impact our community.
So we've addressed local impact, national impact, but there's also a global impact.
It is, it is. Global impact is important to our sorority, and we are in several different areas across the nation. So Deltas aren't just seen in red in Georgia, we're seen in red in Dubai and in Germany and all across the nation. But one focus that we are closely and critically doing by the leadership of our Southern Regional Director, Amaris Johnson, we're giving a huge donation to Savannah State University.
Wow.
And so we want to keep our HBCUs close to our heart and close to our sorority. And so we're excited about making this contribution to Savannah State University, the University by the Sea.
And the other day you were just there with the SSU's Queen to talk with her and meet President Worrell and tour the campus.
Yes, and she's also a member of our sorority too, a
Okay.
Delta Nu. Delta Nu Queen.
So I know that service is a big part of what you do, one of your tenets. Let's talk about the importance of service, not only to our community, but to the greater good.
Well, of course, service to the greater good. So we have an actual service project that we're doing where we're having all of our members bring in toiletries for the different shelters in both the Statesboro area, the Savannah area, and the Hinesville area. So that's the local impact, but service to all mankind in any way that we can do it, whether it's through donations, whether it's just being a voice for the voiceless, education, all of those tenets that we participate in.
I know you all do this together as a group, but what can the community do to support you?
If they want to give to our service project, I think we would welcome that you would bring those items as toothpaste, full-size body washes, and female hygiene products. We're giving those to the domestic violence shelters in support of families and those women. So if you'd like to be a blessing and bring those items, we would graciously receive them. You can come see us at the Trade Center, and our registration table would absolutely receive those items. Absolutely.
Thank you, ladies, for joining us today, and thank you for all you do. Here's the information on your screen. The Georgia State Cluster for the Southern Region of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated takes place this Friday, the 16th, through Sunday, the 18th, at the Savannah Convention Center. That's on International Drive. So if you see a whole bunch of people in red headed downtown, you know who that is. You can find more information and see this interview again anytime on our website by visiting wsav.com/community corner. Thank you so much. Great interview.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us.
And hopefully, Alyssa, they won't freeze this weekend. Good morning.